everyone, it is Nyrisha, the Growth Coach, and welcome back to another episode of Ny's Growing Space. And today is True Growth Tuesday. So today's topic is Journey to Forgiveness. Forgiveness, y'all. Forgiveness. This is another heavy one, honestly. And again, y'all, these videos be super long now. Well, I'm not gonna say super long, but they be longer than what I originally anticipated, but that's okay because it's some good information. So forgiveness. I know in my life, I have had to forgive. Whether that has been forgiving my parents, for what I experienced in regards to the things that they put me through for their addiction, while they were in their addiction, whether it was my husband, with us being married and not being outside of our marriage, prior to then, and then also just different family and friends. I've had to practice and exercise forgiveness in so many different ways, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I wasn't always like that. I was not always the person that had a forgiving heart, that had a forgiving mind, that even thought about forgiving people. I was the person that will hold a grudge. When I tell you I will hold a grudge, I will hold one. If you did something wrong to me, if you wronged me in any shape or form, I forgive and forget. Now that wasn't me. Forgive and forget, no. I remember and I'm holding a grudge and I'm not dealing with you no more. Like that's who I was. And it was because you hurt me. And if you hurt me, you're not going to hurt me again. I refuse to put myself in a vulnerable situation again with someone that has already hurt me. However, I learned different and I started practicing different. And that was for a couple of different reasons. I would always hear, forgiveness is for you and not the other person. Forgiveness is for you and not the other person. And yes, I do agree with that. Absolutely. Forgiveness is for you because when you forgive, you're releasing the energy that comes with holding the grudge, whether that's sadness, whether that's anger, hatred, fear, all of those negative emotions that comes with holding a grudge and not forgiving. And that's what you're releasing yourself of when you forgive. You're releasing all of those negative emotions and you're welcoming peace. You're welcoming happiness. You're welcoming any other positive energy that you can get because you forgive. Now, although forgiveness is, for yourself, I also believe that forgiveness can also be for the other person as well. When you forgive somebody else, you're also releasing them of what they did to you, but you're also holding them accountable in a way. And what I mean by that is, I'm going to use my mom, for example. She was in her addiction for a really long time, all throughout, me being in high school and some of, me be as an adult. And she has done some terrible things to me, in my opinion. She's deceived me in a lot of ways and it hurt. But she's my mom. She's my mom. I know she loves me. I know it was her addiction and I know it wasn't her. However, I did not only forgive her for myself, I forgave her for her because I know that her having my forgiveness and her knowing that I wholeheartedly forgive her for the things that she has done to me. I know that helps her move forward. I know that helps release some of the guilt and that helps her cope with the things that she has done. And she knows that I'm not harboring any negative emotions about her or the things that she's done. I'm not secretively, holding anything against her. And she's able to fully be present and fully to be able to be who she needs to be in our relationship without having the fear of me holding that grudge. But it also is a way to hold her accountable because she knows that it will break me into a million pieces if she betrays me again, if she deceives me again, because I've forgiven her so many times that now was on her shoulders, that now was in her mind, that if I were to go out and if I were to fall back into my addiction, if I were to continue to lie to her or to do something else that would hurt her, I don't know if she's going to forgive me again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get forgiveness again because she's already forgiven me so much. And so that's another way to look at forgiveness. And this is one of those things that forgiveness and who you choose to forgive, that's all up to you. I'm not telling you to forgive, just any and everybody. This is really for forgiving people that you want to continue a relationship with. This is forgiveness for if you're married. If you're married, you have to exercise forgiveness. You have to have a forgiving heart and a forgiving mind, because you're not going to have a healthy relationship. You're not going to have a healthy marriage if you hold on to a grudge. So you have to forgive. Forgiveness is essential. And another reason why you want to practice forgiveness and to forgive is because we're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. I can tell you here and now, I've done some things to my husband. I've done some things to family and friends, and that required them to forgive me. But what if they had that same mind or that same attitude that I had years ago in regards to holding grudges? What if they held a grudge against me? Then where would I be? How healthy would our relationships be if they didn't forgive me for the things that I've done? So you also want to practice and exercise forgiveness because you want to be forgiven. You want people to forgive you when you've wronged them. So you want to do the same. So if you want to have a healthy relation, you want to continue a relationship with someone, whether that's in a relationship, your significant other, a parent, a sibling, a family, a different relative, or a friend, you want to exercise forgiveness. Forgiveness is essential for any relationship because we're all human. We're not always going to say the right things. We're not always going to do the right things, even when our intentions are good. And sometimes our intentions aren't, and we grow. Remember, we learn and we grow every day. And the person that we may have been a year ago or even 6 months ago is not the person that we are now. And sometimes we need forgiveness. And so if we need forgiveness, we have to be able to give forgiveness as well. And remember, you're going to need to be forgiven. And so that's just the gist of this video. I'm continuing to practice forgiveness and to exercise forgiveness every single day. And I don't really believe in I will forgive and not forget, because is that really forgiveness if you don't forget what they did to you? In my opinion, I don't think so. I'm not saying you're oblivious to what someone has done to you, but if you truly forgive and you truly say, I forgive you what you've done, you let it go. You forgive and you let go. So that's what we're going to start saying. I'm going to forgive, but I'm not going to forget. No, I forgive and I'm going to let go, because that's how you're able to welcome the new relationship. That's how you're able to welcome and to, I want to foster a more healthy relationship. And in order to do that, you have to let go. Remember, you have to release in order to receive. Release in order to receive. So I have to release all of those negative emotions, all of everything that you did to me, and I have to forgive you, and then I'm going to receive the new person that you are. I'm going to receive your efforts in trying to rebuild our relationship and to repair our relationship. So we are going to forgive and let go so that we can release to receive. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you found value from this video. Make sure you subscribe if you found value. Make sure you comment. Do you struggle with forgiving people? Be honest. Be honest. We're here to grow. Remember, growth starts at the roots. So, if you're somebody that, look, Nye, this is hard for me to forgive somebody after they've done me wrong. Let me know. because I want to hear from you. I want you guys to let me know. Or if you're somebody that, look, I'm working on it, I'm actively working on it every day to try to forgive so and so, or it's just too hard for me, let me know. Reach out. I want people to know that they're not the only ones. So make sure you comment, make sure you like, and until next Tuesday.